Hi, Audrey again, here to continue our discussion on residential property tax assessment appeals. The main responsibilities that an assessor has is to discover, to list, and to value property for taxation purposes. And the document that they use to do this is a tax field card, which records all the information about your property. So get to know this document and get to know it well. You cannot do an appeal unless you know what it is you're appealing. And all that information is going to be on your property tax assessment appeal card. So get that. You must obtain this document and educate yourself as to the information that's on it. This is very important. What that is a document somewhat like this. I'm not sure if you can see it very well here, but it's usually two sides. On one side, you have all the information, a proper name and ownership, address, the volume and page number, if it's on file in your taxing jurisdiction. It will also have things like the building permits that have been issued on your property. In this particular case, you have the square footage of the property here. Now, square footage is normally measured on the exterior of the property. Don't go around measuring the insides of your living room and so forth. It's very interesting because this is one classic area where common discrepancies are found. But these are simple mistakes. I mean, there's no dispute with the square footage. It's measured, it's a fact. If you've got 3,000 square feet or 1,500 square feet and it doesn't measure up, that can be easily fixed. It's also interesting, it's a wonderful history of the property because this is related to the property. It's not related to the ownership. So you can see things that have happened to this property through the years. This is not in all jurisdictions. I've seen some very brief field cards because some areas are still not as advanced as the newer, more sophisticated computer programs. So it depends where you live and how much data is on it. But you'll find things like building permits if there's a new roof being put on the property, which of course could increase value. Now, it's also important to understand that this is also divided up into several sections. And you really have to separate and look at the building value and the land value because they're valued separately and then added up. You can figure out if your dispute is with the building value that the assessor has attached to the property or if it's with the land value. Now, I'm always amazed at how very few people have this actual information. If you buy or sell your property, you should have it and know it. If you've owned your property for many years, you should have it on file. You cannot go by what may be on the internet that you can access by the mass appraisal firm that may have done it. You actually should go and get a property tax field card, which is on file in the taxing jurisdiction. Some of them have a computer that you can print it out right there in the public records office, or you can go in and they'll make a copy for you, either for free if it's your first time, or sometimes they always charge a minimal fee. But this is one way to truly know your property and to understand how you're being taxed. Do not settle for a summary that may have been mailed to you or that you may have access to on the internet that some appraisal company, the mass appraisal company, has performed, because many times that's not the full information that your assessment is based on. You must educate yourself fully and completely as to what's on this card. And I hope you subscribe to these videos. And if you have particular issues that you're interested in that you'd like me to address, please mention them in the comments section.